Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Knight here, and I'm coming back at you again today, people, with a brand new Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing top 10 amazing skin combos in Fortnite episode 8. This is just a series where I just take a bunch of skins, throw them with a bunch of other cosmetic items to make some absolutely amazing Fortnite character combos. So if you do enjoy, then please feel free to leave a big fat thumbs up. That would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so coming in at our number 10 position, I'm going back to Maeve. However, this time I'm using just the base colors rather than Topaz or 0 Point or Sapphire. So, base colors. However, I am still using the maxed out version because this is definitely the best one in my opinion. And for the back bling, I'm actually going with something brand new. This is the Survivors pack, which goes with Lara Croft, part of this battle pass. However, I honestly think it was made for this skin. It just looks like almost perfect. It matches the theme and the colors like all too well. Okay, I honestly think it looks better with her than it does with Lara Croft. And then for the pickaxe, I'm going with the Leviathan axe, which goes to Kratos, because I genuinely don't think you'll find many better pickaxes that match the theme better than this one. And then for the glider, I'm actually going to go with something interesting. I'm going with Crossfire. This is one of the gliders that goes with Calamity, part of the original Season 6 Battle Pass. It's got a little bit of brown, a little bit of red, matches the color scheme very nicely. And this contrail, I think, is almost perfect for this. This is the Dino Feather contrail, which actually goes with Tirana, again, part of the Season's Battle Pass. However, I almost think it looks better with this skin than it does with her. And then finally for the wrap to finish things up, I'm going with Hunter's Arsenal, which goes with Predator. But, you know, it just matches nicely. Dark silver, a little bit of red. Looks very, very nice. Alright, now this is our full preset combo game. As you can see, there is the Dino Feather contrail looking very nice. And here is the Crossfire glider. See what I mean when I say this glider actually looks really good with the skin? Okay, it matches the colors very well, brown and red. And there, as you can see, is the Survivors pack back bling. Again, I just think it was made for this skin. It might be a Lara Croft back bling, but honestly, I think it looks better with Maeve here. And here is the Hunter's Arsenal wrap. Just looking very nice. Okay, it's actually a little bit reactive. You see that a little bit of red glows in the gun, so it's pretty cool. And there is a Leviathan axe, because I mean, again, it's a barbarian's axe, it's a barbarian skin. Not much of a better combo than that. So I'm actually a really big fan of this combo, and it comes in at number 10. Okay, now coming in at number 9 position, everyone, I'm going to be doing an archetype combo. I would actually say that archetype is one of the more underrated skins out there. I actually really like the skin. For the back bling, I'm going to go with Game Plan, which goes with the Eternal Voyager. Very, very nice one. It matches the color scheme, black and light green very well. Same thing with the pickaxes, harmonic axes, which go with rocks. Again, just matching that nice color scheme very well. And I would say the theme as well. And then for the glider, I'm actually going to go with One Shot. You can also go with Pixel Pilot, but again, that goes with Eternal Voyager. And I'm trying my best to strive away from using any two items from the same set. So I decided to go with something a little bit different here. And then for the contrail, I'm going to go with Retro Sci-Fi. You can also go with Arcane Steel, which goes with Dr. Doom. However, I thought this one matches the shade of green and just the theme a little bit better overall. And finally for the wrap, I'm going to go with Code Green. However, ever since this season started, there's been a bit of a bug where there's supposed to be black to make the green pop out more. However, instead it's white. I'm not sure why it shows up that way, but I'm pretty sure it's just a bug, and I'm hoping that they will fix it in the future. Alright, and here is our full preset combo in game, everyone. As you can see there, the Retro Sci-Fi contrail, and there is the One Shot umbrella. Again, you could go with the Pixel Pilot, which again goes with Eternal Voyager. However, I decided I'm going to switch it up and go with something a little bit different. I would say One Shot was a pretty good choice for that. And there, as you can see, is the Game Plan back bling, and here are the harmonic axes. Everything is matching the very nice black and lime green color scheme here. And here is the Code Green wrap. Again, not sure what the bug is about with it showing up white instead of black. Again, I'm hoping that they'll fix it in the future. But anyways, I would say that this is definitely a combo that is probably more unique than a lot of the rest, because not a lot of people use archetypes. So I really like this one, and it comes in at number 9. Alright, now moving on to our number 8 spot, I'm going to be going with the Surf Strider, which if you didn't know is actually a little bit of exclusive. You can only get it if you have a PC. And then for the back bling, I'm going to go with Frozen Love Wings, because I think the blue matches very, very nicely here. And then for the pickaxe, I'm going to be going with the Sledgehammer. Again, just matching that blue and also kind of like the liquid aquatic theme very nicely. Same thing with the glider here, which I went with Downpour. Very nice umbrella to go with the skin, because, you know, he's water themed and, you know, it's made of water. A little too perfect, really. And then for the contrail, I'm actually going to go with DNA. Most people don't really look at this contrail that much, but I say it actually goes with quite a few different types of skins. It matches a lot of different shades of blue and teal very well, I would say. And then finally, to finish things off, I'm going to go with the Ripley wrap. I know what I said about trying to not use two items from the same set, but unfortunately, sometimes I just can't help myself, because two items from the same set can look very, very nicely with one skin, and that is definitely the case here, I would say. Alright, and here is our full preset combo game. There is the DNA contrail, and there is the downpour umbrella. I think both of these items match the shade of blue on the skin very nicely. Same thing with the back bling here, which is the frozen love wings. And there is the Ripley wrap, looking very nice. Again, matches the shade of blue in the theme very nicely. And there is the sludge pickaxe. A lot of different shades of blue going on here, so a little bit of variety, different items, different shades, I would say, is very, very good to make a combo with the skin. So I would actually say that while this isn't the most extravagant combo out there, it is still very, very solid. Alright, now moving on to our number 7 spot, I am going to be doing one with the Xlord. This is actually one of my favorite skins from the Season 10 Battle Pass. I think it's severely underrated, personally. And then for the back bling, I'm going with the Snake Eyes Katana, which is going with the white and red style form. I think it just looks very, very nice, and it actually kind of lines up a little bit with that sash he has sort of going on. So I think it looks very nice. And then for the pickaxe, I'm going to be going with Scorcher. This isn't one that I don't think people would probably think of, but trust me, when you see it in game, it actually looks very, very nice. For the glider, I'm going to go with the Sail Shark because, again, it just matches that white and red almost perfectly. And then for the contrail, I'm going to go with Soulfall, which is part of last season's Battle Pass. Again, just kind of matching that black and red color scheme. Maybe a couple other things you could have gone with, but this is just what I decided to use. And then finally, to finish things off, I'm going to go with Sigil Red for the wrap. You know, a little bit of silver, a little bit of black, a little bit of red. Matches the skin's colors very, very nicely. Alright, so this is our full combo on game. There is the Soulfall contrail, and here is the beautiful Sail Shark glider. Without a doubt, one of my favorite gliders in the game. And I'm going to grab a gun here real quickly. And here is the Scorcher pickaxe and the Snake Eyes Katana for the back bling. And you now see what I mean when I say this pickaxe looks amazing with this skin. Okay, not only does it match color-wise with that little bit of white, but it also just matches the theme almost perfectly with that sort of scavenger look of it. Looks very, very good. And here is the Sigil wrap. Again, it just looks very nice. Okay, the light silver with a little bit of black and the red, it all matches almost perfectly. So this, I would say, if you have Xlord, this is definitely one of the best combos you can make with him. Alright, now moving on to our number 6 spot. I'm going back to Omega once again. However, this time I am only using the base red lights version. I am still using the fully armored up style, but what's nice about this is that because I'm using the red lights, you can actually use this with other versions of him. So maybe you could use the base style or the one right before the maxed out style if you want to use that. But all of them, I would say, look solid here. And then for the back bling, I'm going to be going with the Champion's Crest, which is actually an exclusive. Okay, so you could, if you only you can only get this if you purchased it in the limited time it was out, but I would say it's a very, very good holographic back bling. And then for the pickaxe, I'm going to be going with Manta Blades. I had some other options that I originally planned on using this, but I would probably say that there's just something about these that stand out. Trust me, when you see it in game, it actually looks very nice. And then for the glider, I'm going with the Mighty Marvel Umbrella. Again, just matching that black and light glowing red aspects very, very nicely. And then for the contrail, I'm going with Glitch in the System, because, you know, just glowing red matches the skin. Again, very, very nice. And then finally, to finish things off, I'm going with the Molten Angular Shift wrap. My favorite fiery wrap in the game, but there's probably a dozen other options you could have gone with as well. So I think it tops everything off very, very smoothly. Alright, and now here is our full combo in game. There is the Glitch in the System contrail and the Mighty Marvel Umbrella looking absolutely beautiful with Omega right here. And there, as you can see, is the Champion's Crest backbling. And now you see what I mean when I say these Manta Blade pickaxes look very, very good with this. Okay, even though the red isn't glowing, I still just think they look very, very strong with this. And then finally, to finish things off here, you see the Molten Angular Shift wrap. Again, there's probably a dozen other fire wraps you could have gone with. Okay, Magma, the Ghost Riders wrap was probably very nice as well. But this is definitely my personal favorite. So I would say if you don't have the level 80 version of Omega, then this is a very good option for you. Alright, now moving on to our number 5 spot, I'm going back to Eternal Night. However, this time I'm using the super level gold version of it. And then for the backbling, I'm going with something that's kind of new, at least it's new to me. I'm going with the Ridgeback. I'm using the brand new black and gold style. I just thought it looked perfect with Eternal Night, so I literally got Haze just for these wings. They look so good on so many different skins, personally. And then for the pickaxe, I'm going to be going with Golden Daggers, which go with Marigold's pack. But again, I think they look very nice right here. For the glider, it was a pretty obvious choice, Classified. Same thing with the contrail, another obvious choice, which is Saplight. Both of these items go very nice with a lot of different golden skins. And then finally for the wrap, I'm finishing it off with Greed, which was a free wrap part of Chapter 2 Season 2. Alright, now here is our full preset combo in-game. As you can see, there is the Satellite Contrail and the Classified Umbrella. Again, 2 items that go perfectly with just about any gold skin in existence. And here is the Greed wrap. Again, goes with pretty much any gold skin. And then here is the golden daggers. I think these look very, very good with her. I would almost say that they look better with her than they do with Marigold. And finally, there you can see the Ridgeback back bling. I would say the back bling is probably the best part of this combo. Okay, just the black and gold with more black and gold. It's too perfect. I'm actually a really, really big fan of this one, and I would almost say that this one is better than my black Eternal Night combo. Alright, now moving on to our number 4 spot on the list, I'm going to be going with Singularity, and I'm using the Drift color scheme style for her. This is probably the best style for her, in my opinion. For the backbling, I'm going with Atmosphere, which I'm pretty sure goes with Catalyst, or maybe it's a backbling that she and Drift share. I don't know. Whatever it is, though, it looks very, very good with this skin. And then for the pickaxe, I'm going with the Najari Warhammer, which goes with Reese. Again, just matching the colors and the theme very nicely. And then for the glider, I'm actually going to be going with the Bounty Umbrella, which was last season's winner's umbrella. The shade of gold and purple don't match perfectly, but I don't know, it's just something that I personally find appealing about it, so I decided to go with it, but you can go with something different. And then for the contrail, I'm going to be going with Rift Lightning. Again, a pretty obvious choice. It goes with Drift, and this is the Drift style for her, but, you know, I think it looks too good to not use it, personally. And then finally, to finish things off, I'm once again going with Greed, just again, to match the gold aspects of her armor. Alright, here is our full combo in game here. As you can see, there is the Rift Lightning contrail and the Bounty Umbrella. Again, I can understand why most people wouldn't like this, but I personally just, I don't know, it kind of appeals to me. And then here is the Najari Warhammer for the pickaxe and the Atmosphere for the backbling. And here is the Greed wrap, matches the gold aspects of the skin very smoothly. Again, I would say this is a very, very underrated skin. Okay, it's probably one of my personal favorite secret skins in the game, and this is probably the best combo I can make with her. Right, now moving on to our number 3 spot, I'm going to be going with a Dark Vanguard combo. You know, it's probably one of the brightest skins in the game, but you know me, I personally do not give two craps about that. And then for the backbling, I'm once again going with Champion's Crest. This is just such a good backbling. It goes with so many different skins, and this is definitely no exception, okay? Matches the black and orange aspects of it very, very nicely. And then for the pickaxe, I'm going with the side blade. It just matches, you know, the purple glowing effects that she has going on. So, again, looks very good. And then with the glider, I'm going with the Wakandan Skyrider because, you know, it matches the black and the purple very, very well. And then for the contrail, I'm going with the Hyperflight. Again, just matching that little bit of purple she has going on very, very smoothly. And then finally, finish things off, I'm actually going to be going with the Jacko pattern. I just want to go with something different, and I think this one has a good enough amount of black and orange to look good with this skin. Alright, and here is everything in game, everyone. As you can see, there is the Hyperflight contrail and the insane looking Wakandan Skyrider. It looks very, very good with the skin, black and purple. And here, let me grab the gun real quickly. And there, as you can see, is the Champion's Crest for the back bling, which matches the orange aspects very nicely. And then there is the side blade. I would actually say the side blade is probably one of the best parts about this combo. I don't know. I just think it looks very, very good with the purple bits that glow on the skin. Then finally, to finish things off, you have the Jacko pattern wrap. I didn't originally think to use a Halloween wrap with this, but I don't know. I just think the black and orange on more black and orange, it all just looks very, very good. Alright, now moving on to our number 2 spot, I'm going once again with Thorn. However, this time I'm using the base pink, white, and gold style. Last time I went with the purple dark style. And then for the backbling, I'm going with the Foxbow Quiver, which goes with V. Again, matching that pink, gold, and white colors very, very nicely. And then for the pickaxe, I'm once again going with the Najari Warhammer. I'm just such a big fan of this pickaxe, and the fact that it's only in common rarity kind of blows my mind a little bit personally. And then for the glider, I'm going with Cerberus, which is it might be my favorite glider of all time. I'll admit, it doesn't match perfectly with the skin, but I don't care. I just think it looks so cool that it doesn't even matter that the colors are a little bit off. At least that's how I see it. And then for the contrail, I'm going with Rift Lightning once again, just matching the pink very, very nicely. You could also maybe go with Hearts, but this is just what I went with. And then finally, finishing things off, I'm actually going to be going with the Y Labs wrap, which goes with Lexa, but I think once again the pink and the white match the skin very nicely. Trust me, once you see it in game, you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, and here is our Thorn combo in game. As you can see, there is the Rift Lightning contrail, and here is the Cerberus glider. Oh my gosh, this is still one of the best things they've ever added. Here, let me grab a gun real quickly. There you can see is the Foxbow quiver for the back bling. I think it actually almost looks better with this skin than it does with V. I don't know, I just think, like, not only does it match perfectly with in terms of the color scheme, but also just in terms of the theme. Okay, Valentine's Day, love, you know, arrows, Cupid's arrow, whatever. Anyways, there, as you can see, is the Jar of Warhammer for the pickaxe. Again, matching the purple, or the pink and the gold very, very well. And then finally, to finish things off, you have the Y Labs wrap. Again, it looks so good because of that pink and white. It matches the shades almost identically. So, again, this is just, you know me, this is one of my favorite skins ever, and this is 100% one of my favorite combos I've ever made. And then finally, finishing out our list, at the #1 spot, we have, in my opinion, one of the skins that is one of the most deserving of legendary status in the game. I'm going with Marigold, the female Midas. Still can't decide which I prefer between this one and Midas, but both of them are great. And then for the back bling, I am going with Mystique Skull. This is very, very reminiscent of my Midas combo. I did go with something a little bit different though, and that is the pickaxe, which I instead went with Flawless. You know, just a very, very good gold pickaxe. I don't use it all that often though, so I decided to switch things up. I'll go with it. And then for the glider, again, very obvious choice, classified. Can't really find much better to use. And then for the contra, I'm going with Saplight. Again, matches just about any gold skin in the game. And then finally, for the wrap, I'm going with Greed, but it doesn't really matter what you go with because it's Marigold. She's going to have the golden touch, so everything you use is just going to be turned into gold anyways. Alright, and here is our full combo in game. There is the Saplight contra once again for like the billionth time this video, and same thing with the glider, which is classified. But again, can't really find much better stuff to go with the skin. And then for the backbling, as you can see, is Mystique Skull. I love using this skull with so many different gold skins. And there is the Flawless pickaxe, looking very, very nice with the skin. And there, as you can see, it doesn't matter what wrap you choose because she just has the golden touch. So none of it matters. But what's also nice about this is that I'm actually using the reactive version. You don't have to, but you can. And what's nice about it is that if you're a little bit of a good player and you can get some kills in the game, you can scare some people by rocking fully golden Marigold by just killing some enemies, and it also reacts to the skull, which has its eyes glowing. So when you have the skull and the skin both fully reactive, that's going to scare some people because that's going to let people know that you have been killing and you are not one to be messed with.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a big fat thumbs up and subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. And comment down below what was your favorite combo from this video. But with that said, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.